excellent job. No real significant run from him, just a single. And knowing the importance of singles here plays such a key role. So alongside me, someone you know is batting in this.
Well, the most enjoyable thing out here in this whole tournament is watching my father bat. Well, having him in the crease, this excites me a lot.
Beautiful shot that, what a slap! For a moment I thought this was going for a boundary. And taking a single. He must be doing plenty of training out there, so it looks very fit. Look at that for a run into the wicket.
Well, turning about being fit, he's a really enthusiastic when he goes to play cricket, and looking forward to that.
The toss, the swing about a field out, racing away. Can it be stopped? Eventually it is. A good bit of drop by the fielder, 2 runs, 2 important runs for right side again. Now, in the midst of this field, of course, choosing into what is in the enthusiasm that your father has, is the swindle. Mahantik and the non-strikers in. And Chandra and the strikers in, of course. We'll talk about it, very important concept. And that is a very close distance, silent distance. This.
Looking forward for the same. Both the teams are looking again. The best part about the semifinals, as I say, both the teams in full targeting for the cup. For the finals.
Right. And what is it about the comparative over the people being fit and doing gym and doing some workout, going to work and doing so many things. The younger ones busy with their mobile phones and being leaders while playing the BGMA games. Sometimes amazes me as a person. Doing sports exist, it doesn't exist in our part of the world. And some more millennials and people before that. We'll talk about that. And the first one was a very decent one from the bowling side, 5 runs. And then the first over.
So having sports and esports with us and back into this the millennium group, the best part we can learn from them is focusing on how you can get across the best part of their lives and enjoying them the most. So yeah, well, I do a lot of esports and all stuff that does sound me from those parts where looking forward for the cricket match. So what's most enthusiastic and more fun over here is looking forward to this match for both the teams to get the highest scores possible. Those cheer-ups, those lookouts from both the teams, from both the pavilions, looking forward for the best out from each of them at the same moment. A little bit change in the fields. Looking forward for the fields will be the best of the last.
And what does that say is, the length's going to be back to length. And the umpire, of course, waves his arms and calls the right. Ignore the appeal. Just like to ignore the terms and conditions while downloading a new mobile app.
Batsman here will need to look around for his footwork over there. He should not be messed up around scoring high scores in the first. The openers, they should be at the bounce.
Very assured of what he's doing to our umpires out there.
You should not be looking forward for the same shot again and again if you're not able to connect. The best part to check around here is to look forward for a better shot, a better opening, and stay in the same place so that you can support your team rather than having the best. Looking at the goal restrictions, the open pitch, the open field is going to help them score a bit more for PBR and Chubb.
boundary for a boundary. This is a staggering number, 999th match this for our umpire, Mr. Sunil Kumar Behra, standing on his 999th match. This is really staggering. Standing at the display umpire now. Over the field is racing away, people on fire. Mr. Shubham Mahanti on fire.
That's what you call an experienced shot from his bat. He is pretty much excited when he hits those shots. In the last few matches that we have been looking forward for.
Absolutely. This is the only cricket tournament in the world where the father bats and the son does the cricket commentary. Of course, Mr. Sujay with us is the son of Mr. Subhendu batting there. Oh, it's one from again. Inside over the bat. It doesn't really matter as long as it comes.
Talk about who are very impactful out there. Both the bowlers are really taking out their time and they're building up the perfect pace for the team from the starting of this match. Well, we'll be looking forward for the most of the scores they can score as a partnership and going through the best shots they can play and stay rather than just hitting every shot. Looking forward for the field openings. Well, that could have hurt. Maybe this ball was going all the way into the length. The length of the ball was pushed too high and the batsman didn't get to see what the bowling was for. And maybe the bowling was a little bit more of what the ball could be taken for. At the end of the second over, the team score rises to 18 with no loss in the wickets. Team Chubb has been looking forward for a little bit of change in what they've been thinking through every time. A little bit of change in the field restrictions and the statistics they're out there. Because both the batsmen, they are looking forward for the most. And the team Chubb, really energetic, really good in their fielding and bowling out there. That was a very good delivery out there, just near the feet of the batsman, where the batsman was really devastated to take a small shot in that, and the bowler has been looking forward for the same.
Sangram gets it down the ground. One of the batters, one of the rare batters actually in this whole tournament. If you look at his technique, he actually uses his bottom hand more often and has absolutely no problem with the Yorker leg. He can really dirt in. He goes under the ball and play it straight down the ground. So such an important batter of his side, Sangram. Finds the fielder.
That's a good fielding out there. Staying up in the midpoint and looking forward to the ball. It's a beautiful piece of fielding. The fielding set up by the captain is really impressive out here. Well, here's it from his bat again. He did the bat missed that ball back. He did struck it all the way with all his energy and might. Away all the way for 6 more runs on his board. Now that energy, that production of power and all to go through comes from the bat and the bowler itself. The bowler did not do it through, but the batsman did not make a mistake in reading the ball. Chubb's willing to check her out for the field restrictions and the bowling left. little bit of raising innovation for the batting team. Looking forward, a little bit of more advice, a little chit chat and a cool down for both the teams out here. And that does help both the teams in this match and this field. They've been looking forward for having the best from both the teams out there. The men in black, the men in red, looking for and fighting for the finals. We call around looking for this open match, this open field where the mountains and the forests, looking forward for fresh air and fresh moment to play here. Taking up the snaps. He did try to play the late cut here, but it was a bit too late to take the shot. The ball went all the way above the bat. Not to mention that Chubbs have been really good in taking cut behinds and catch in the previous matches, so not to risk themselves a bit more in the field.
So it doesn't happen that if your fielder doesn't play well. You should have actually let that front a little across so that it was connected that. You saw that? At night?
Well, he didn't make it though. Well, I was hoping him to make it that one, but looking forward for the Chubbs. That was a really good piece of bowling out there, and they've been really doing well in this over. At the end of the third over, the score rises up to 26 for PPL with 3 wides in the book.
It's a safe start from PPL, but I'm not sure if it's a very blasting start. We have some really good players in the side. The players really can change the course of the match very quickly. And that's why they probably think that, alright, the foundation is the key. They will build huge buildings after that. So the idea here is to just build that partnership very quickly. First ball, round the wicket. Sushant Ram, hitting for right-hander. Not that much. So last 2 deliveries, it is about the same line. Just leaving the right-hander and going in the 3/4 length, almost creating a doubt in the batsman's mind, whether to go forward or go back. And eventually a dot ball. Same pattern. Coming back. And it's been taken. Wow, that is the first one I'm talking about. And it's come in the most significant way. Overall, the field has taken a beautiful catch.
Well, that's what looking forward by the Chubbs team. They have taken down the first partnership. The base building is over for PPL from now. They'll be looking forward for a better match out here. The Chubbs have been in the match with this wicket. The ball was leading himself in thinking about his thought process. The best part about his thought process was giving a bit off length to the batsman so that the batsman would be ready to hit the bigger shots and eventually hit a really good score and right exactly where he put the fielder for. That's what you call really a good gambit from the bowler himself. The next batsman in, senior batsman, Rajesh Chopper Knight in the crease. He reverses it. Oh no, that was not what wasn't expecting from this one. The keep turning around for the ball, went in, but that was a wonderful wicket. The fielder was ready out there, and they've taken 1 more wicket for that. that was really calculated by the bowler out there. They must have been looking forward for the last matches to go through. Best part to take through. The next batsman in, the captain himself, Monroe, on the crease, will be going through and putting on the team for the furthermore development from here. The base building is completely over. Now team PPL rises up to build their furthermore houses and go on through. Let's see where the tournament turns around. With 26 runs in the board, PPL has already lost 2 wickets and the Chubbs are taking the match in their hands. With the country shot out there. Taking into consideration that the bowlers are really good what they are doing here. The fielding instructions and the fielding parts over here, the fielding and the bowling, both going hand in hand. Beautiful piece of bowling out there. If I can say, in the last overs, he has been really been helpful for the Chubbs. And check around their tools and hardwares, they're really strong in that. Well, the ball did swing a little bit in the after dropping in the field. A quick single for PPL. Well, going far beyond the call of duty, the most others expect, this is what excellence is all about. It all comes from the maintaining the highest standards and looking at the small details and going an extra miles. And excellence means doing your best. Well, both the teams trying to do their best and prove their excellence out here in each and every way. The bowling team is looking forward to take early wickets, and the batting team looking forward to having and scoring more scores out here. Well, the pitch out here is a little bit too dusty and not too grassy, making the ball swing in its way as it falls, making it difficult for the team to play, while the fielders and the most energetic team we are really looking forward for, and the Chubbs are really energetic out here, looking forward for the fielding and all, dividing themselves and looking for easy score out there. The bowling instructions need to be checked again for beautiful scores in the board. The captain takes the charge. White goal signaled by umpire, adding one more extra in Team PPL's book. They try to swing that, but that was a good ball. The bowler being looking forward for the save and being checking out his ball anytime. The ball was on the wall and was a swinging delivery, while the fielder picks it up and a quick single for Team PPL. The Chubbs taking on the pressure, they're taking on each and every way they can to get the match in hand. Right into the hands of the ball. All you need to stay is go run through and score some more runs for your team. A quick single or a big score. Beautiful delivery out there. The batsman taking a set. Was waiting for that wicket, that early wicket, and they have taken the Chubbs made it again. What a beautiful piece of bowling out there. There comes smoking out. The opening team, the opening partnership has been taken down completely and down. Chubbs been taking their control back in the match with a beautiful piece of bowling and a beautiful piece of fielding by Chubbs. hanging on. That was a really good length ball. And what a beautiful over out there. At the end of the third over, the run rises up to 30 with a fall of 3 wickets and 5 extra in the team. Now it's time for some Hindi commentary. Over to Sasi.
धन्यवाद और 5 ओवर समाप्त हुआ है 5 के बाद 30 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर आधा पड़ाव यहाँ पे पार हुआ है पहला इनिंग ये दूसरा ये सेमीफाइनल ये मुकाबला दीवान से डालने आए सदा ये ओवर उनका ये दूसरा ओवर डालने आए पहला ओवर तो डालने के लिए आए थे 13 रन पड़ा था एसके फिलहाल स्ट्राइक पर बाहर की तरफ अपना लाइन और लाइन से थोड़ा चूकते हुए गेंदबाज फिलहाल देखिए वेदांत लांगी का जो है ना वो इंतजार कर रहा है फाइनल पहुंच चुका है वो बेहतर रहा था वो मुकाबला जो पहला सेमीफाइनल रहा था ये दोनों के बीच जो लड़ाई है सिंगल मिल जाएगा इस बार साझेदारी की जरूरत रनों की जरूरत तो रुचि के बारे में हम लोग बातचीत करेंगे कि एक साझेदारी मतलब बहुत ही ज्यादा फिलहाल जरूरत है लेकिन एक तरफा यहाँ पे नए बल्लेबाज उन्होंने को संभाल के भी खेलना है रवि की तरफ भी देख रहा है रोमांची थोड़ा सा उड़ा के खेलने का प्रयास एकदम आसान तरीके से किसी का प्राप्त होता हुआ और लेकिन ये दोनों के बीच जो जीतेगा वो जाके वेदांत लालजीगर के साथ खेलेगा तो हार जाता है फिर एक साल का इंतजार चमचमाता ट्रॉफी आप सभी को नजर आ रहा है फिलहाल तो चमचमाता ट्रॉफी तक पहुंचने का ये मुकाबला थोड़ा सा रन से लेके दिक्कत नजर आते हुए गेंदबाज लेकिन ये ट्रॉफी आपको नजर आ रहा है खूबसूरत सा ये ट्रॉफी है 15वां ये सीजन है ये फंटास है और कितना दूर है वहाँ पे खिलाड़ी जरूर मौजूद है लेकिन घर के रह जाएंगे दर्शक चौका मिल जाएगा बाउंड्री की जरूरत था और वही करते हुए यहाँ पे इसको बहुत दूर से खराब गेंद आया उसको दूर पहुंचाया इस तरीके की बल्लेबाजी की यहाँ पे जरूरत रहेगा जैसी भी है करेगी जैसे तो खतरे का घंटी सामने की तरफ डाउन द ग्राउंड बढ़िया रन बनेगी मौजूदा रन रेट 7.9 के हिसाब से चलता हुआ इसको थोड़ा सा बेहतर करना पड़ेगा पहले बताया तो बहुत बढ़िया शॉट था रोमांची के द्वारा उनके बल्ले से ये पहला छक्का है
सबको डाल रहे हैं यार तुम ही नहीं डाल पा रहे हो नहीं गिर रहे हैं पता नहीं क्या हो गया खाली भी लिया रन दे रहा नहीं ले पा रहे वो सही यार पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है स्लो लगाओ ना भाई
10 ओवर का मुकाबला। फिर शॉट किया है, गेंद में भैया दूर पहुंचाया है। ये दोनों की गर्जन, रन आधा दर्जन, रोमांची बैक टू बैक, 2 लगातार छक्का।
51
आखिरी गेंद अलग अंदाज में बल्लेबाजी करते हुए आखिरी गेंद गेंद को एवरेज बाकी है। 51 रन बन चुका है, 51 पे 3 TPL का। अंदर की तरफ दूर बुलाने का प्रयास, हल्का सा जोर पर उसी के बीच यहाँ पे ये दोनों के दौरान सिंगल प्राप्त होता हुआ रन हुआ है। ओवर का समाप्त, फिलहाल 6 समाप्त। और थोड़ा सा दिक्कत भी यहाँ पे गेंदबाज नजर आते हुए, ये दृश्य खराब ना हो, अपने आप को शायद यहाँ पे बहुत साबित किया है। 6 समाप्त, 52 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर 6 के बाद। आशीष राय बैटिंग के लिए, आशीष महापात्र उनका दूसरा ओवर है। ये सफल गेंदबाज है चौथ के दृष्टिकोण से देखा जाए तो। स्पीड का जल बंबाया गया है। शुरुआती सिंगल के साथ साथ ओवर का जैसे ही शादी आने लगे, ऐसे के कारण चौक के जो प्रस्थान है स्पीड की तरफ कट किया है, थोड़ा सा लेट खेला और रन भाग लिया है। सिंगल प्राप्त होगा वह एक बार। इस बार गेंद बहुत ऊपर है, विकेट कीपर खुद भागते हुए 9 मैच रहने को गिरता हुआ प्रयास किया था। विकेट कीपर और थोड़ा सा लंबा चेज था, उतना आसान रहता नहीं, खास करके सूरज ज्यादा सूरज पूरी तरीके से यहाँ पर चमकते हुए ऐसे होता नहीं है, लेकिन मैं प्रयास किया था भरपूर। तीन सिंगल आ चुका है। ऐसे फिलहाल स्ट्राइक पड़े दोनों के बीच रन बनाना चाहते तो थे, लेकिन संपन्न नहीं, थोड़ा सा दिक्कत है फिलहाल। चौक का गेंदबाजी अच्छा रहा है। ये हेलीकॉप्टर सा था और रन मिलेगा डाउन द ग्राउंड, मात्र 1। आखिरी गेंद क्या है और यहाँ पे कोई खिलाड़ी नहीं है, चौका मिलेगा। 7 के साथ ओवर को किया है समाप्त। 7 के बाद 7 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर 3 ओवर का खेल बचा है, रन बन चुका है 7 और समय देखिए समय का और हमारे पास मौजूद है एक बार बड़ा भैया
60 for 3. At the end of 7 overs, still have 3 overs to go. 7 wickets in hand, we don't carry into the next game, that's for sure. You want to use them all there. People, the kind of batters they have got, everyone matters, everyone has to be used. Monroe will be on strikes, such a big player for his side. Once he gets in, tries to make it big. It's a long inning play, not just power hitter who can hit big sixes. He's that. Right. This is a very strange kind of a bowling performance from the Chubb. Some of the overs have been very good, very disciplined, but some overs have been a little bit a pace. This is a big wicket. This is a big wicket. Many runs back, and the Chubb did not importance of this wicket. And that's how it goes semi-final. You don't want to give an inch to the opposition. You got some cheer from the dressing room, mind you. Might not be that impactful, but still his play is bad. 61 for 4. At 7, going on. And so good to see Chubb coming back with the wicket as well. On one side the energy, on the other side the exuberance. Perfect example of setting it big. We are an amazing first semi-final and on the verge of getting exactly that in the second two. It's time to for the bowling side. Devendra Pathak has got a golden duck, the only place in the world. Of course, well, that doesn't really matter, you won't be fired for it, but you have to go back to the pavilion. He's on a hat-trick. Shreyas Mishra on a hat-trick. Shreyas Mishra on a hat-trick now. Vimal, the new man, joining in. He also loves to play big shots, loves to hit it big when there's a little platform that is said. I'm not sure if they'll call that a platform when 61 for 5 in the score. Inside 8 overs, it's a see the ball, hit the ball kind of a situation. Shreyas Mishra on the hat-trick. What is the hat-trick down there? How is that for playing the hat-trick ball? Alright, it's a wide throw. Hat-trick ball. Bimal says, come on, I don't really care. I look at the scorecard, look at the number of balls left. Doesn't really matter if it's a hat-trick ball or not. He has to go for it. The hat-trick ball continues though, because there was a ball. Shreyas Mishra on a hat-trick again. Here we go. Numbers on the goes back to the other end. Gets the mark with that single. The score moves on to 62. 63 with that single, of course. 0.33 runs in 2 wickets. Shreyas Mishra is bowling like the HR team. Now showing discipline to the rest of the bowlers out there.
अच्छा मारा ठीक है भाई ठीक है थोड़ा आगे फंसेगा यहीं पे फंसेगा अरे और तो भाई 73 70
72 runs at the end of 8 overs. 72 for 5. 2 overs to go. And looking at the scorecard, knowing PPL, they'll try to just go for it. That's it. That's the way to think about it. And while you throw your bat at almost everything, what you do is you sometimes lose the process of doing it. So I think little watchful is what they want to be there. And we're delighted to have Mr. Pradeep Gosal, the CSR head TPCODL with us. Thank you, sir, for your presence. We have the big final, of course, after this. I'll have a live panel of guests for that. All right, the sweet hits. In the most delightful fashion, better boundary. He's a little cherry on the cake. Now what happens in tournament like this is you play well and there's something to talk about for the rest of the year. It's New Year, very close, wide again. We'll definitely be having New Year party. And that's when you actually remember your performances. So it's not just about cricket. The stories you build around cricket plays a little more importance. What was that from the batsman? All right, the umpire wraps his arms again and calls it a wide too. These are the ones that actually held TPL rather. Chubb needs to be really careful. You know, this is a game of inch in the first semi-final. It might be showing the second every run matters. I'm afraid that only a single. And when you do so many things right as a bowling unit, there's no reason why you keep it away towards the end of this innings. And I've hit that big. 10 days coming under, 2 of them, none of them getting there. And he picks up a single. One of the ballest days when most of the boys run after one ball and none of them actually get one. Alright, the bottom line is this is only a single. Right again, it just continues for PPL. I'll have to say Chubb. looks a little indisciplined with whatever they have done so far. Wides. And too many wides there. And got ball in between. So this is a very good over in terms of the number of runs the bowlers conceded. Even with the wides. No real big shots, but plenty of wides. Two deliveries remaining in this over. Connect one. That's a big shout from PPL camp. Connect one. This is the one I'm talking about. This is the one. There we go. This is a long 6. And of course, a very cheered 6 this. One of the loudest cheers you'll ever get. This was a long 6. And again, not enough bat. Ball to end this over then. 9 overs completed is 88 with the loss of 5 wickets. Final over to go, and you expect people to do some fireworks. The Chubb says, hang on. We've done everything fine so far, and we'll continue to do so. All right, let's see what happens in the final over very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, this is the 15th edition of the Charitable Corporate Cricket League, brought to you by WE4YOU. I was there at the 14th edition. This was conducted in high-tech cricket ground if I'm not wrong. This was a beautiful tournament. ODM School came victorious. PPL did play the semi-final last time. They're playing the semi-final this time too. Want to be at the right side of things. That's why they say if it's not coming with the straight bat, it's not going to come with the cross bat. When you watch the ball, that's when you actually play big shots.
Sorry, sir.
Almost is in that manual of tennis ball cricket.
has been spread out for the first over of the match, and the teams are looking forward for the best from both the teams. Sahil and Devans taking in the hold of the first opening for team choice. So we're all ready for the first ball of these innings. Here we go. Let's go on and move on with the same spirit and energy. Let's go. Was a beautiful piece of bowling from beautiful piece of ball from Jashrut out there, a perfect line and a good line.
अरे दौड़ अरे दौड़ा
That's the energy we've been looking for from the team. What a beautiful piece of delivery. They are looking forward to the batsman. The batsman facing a little bit of awkwardness out here in the opening.
It's a kind of cheer that you normally get in wickets without the sixes. The ground ball is being cheered. They now turn out with the ball with the bad batter. Into play with the ball. The equally well played straight down the run from one for the fielder. It was really well there. Good cricket all around. First of all, brilliant thing. Then straight down the ground, presenting the full base of the bat, and then that stop from the fielder at the long on.
Quick singles are going to help them a lot because we've seen from the previous matches those singles count.
He has used it. And almost on the ball with regretting what he has done. But he's surviving. I think he should have actually gone back over and he should have actually collected that play. And reacted after that.
His reaction time was a little bit slow out there, but that was a really good shot. Two hands in the field. The batsman really did check it out.
He has got really enough. There's no way the fielder can stop it. The bottom boundary for Chubb. He just continues for them. And the first over done and dusted. It's 9 without a wicket. It's 9 without a wicket for Chubb. 9 overs is a big target. They need 93 runs in the first 9 overs to come victorious. 93 runs in 9 overs, almost like 10 runs per over. Normally this is what we associate with winning team. We tend to get this many runs. But what is the most important aspect here is they're up against a very good side and they're playing the semi-final. The pressure of a semi-final, so 2 P there. One is PPL, the other P is pressure. The captain himself bringing his bowling skill into play.
हेलो चिंटू कौन है जी मैंने बंद कर देली हाँ हाँ मैंने तू दूर कहीं कर तू बॉलर देखा दरकार नहीं बॉलर रन ऑफ स्टार्ट करा जूम कर देबू तू पूरा विकेट तलटा जी जाए देखा अगर से जाए रखे जूम पूरा तू एत जूम आउट कर दे जो किसी देखा मुझे देखी तो कहूली कॉल करी
No chance, no real chance for the finger there. It's 25 runs now. Chubb are moving ahead nicely there. Not sure my co-commander will be very pleased with that. Sahil 17 from 10 and Devans 8 from 2. Really good support with this last 2 overs, the first 2 overs of the second innings. But what is more important is when you're chasing a decent total and you're trying to be a little more defensive in the process, sometimes what happens is the run rate becomes very high and you lose the match. So they want to be right on the track and without taking any calculated risk as well. 2 overs completed, it's 5 without any. They have 10 innings in hand, they have 77 runs for 48 deliveries. Now it looks a little more simple.
So yeah, the Chubbs have been taking control of what they have been expecting. That is a good base, that's creating. When you look around, the batsmen are really getting in the length now. He may leave 2 or more balls just to check whether he's getting it on the right or not track. But right now he is fetching each ball with the might and the power he has.
There is a batter with the third over. And he was hit down in the gap too. Devans too early this time. With that important boundary. There's something about someone who's wearing jersey number 7 and you don't go full against them. They hammer you for runs.
Well, yeah, you put him in that region of the ball, and he's sure you're going to get punished for that. This batsman has been looking for the same kind of ball every time. He is energetic and looking for that shot.
Chubb and Crickt and the ball, wicket to the jungle, there's the wicket, there's the breakthrough. And it's actually not the best in the limits to get a wicket. But somehow a wicket is a wicket, and Devans will be absolutely drooling himself. He's disappointed. He's very disappointed, but I'm sure that deep inside, this is not just disappointment, there will be plenty of anger. Alright, the first wicket is done, and now is the new batsman joining in. And let me get the same. Wicket, what it actually does is also gives a bit of time to the team members to rejoin once again and talk about the strategy, talk about what you've done and what better you can actually do. So PPLs come back. Happy to do.
Not much of a comeback over here. They really need to look around for more wickets because the opening partnership was pretty well built over here. They have just over, they have already in 2 overs, they scored 30 runs on the board, and Team PPL trying to look forward for this one.
हाँ सही मैच तो सरी ही
Team Chubb,
ଶୁଣ ଆଗ ଛକାଟାକୁ ସବୁବେଳେ ବନ୍ଧାବନ୍ଧି କରି ଦେଖିଦେବୁ ଟାଇଟ୍ ଅଛି କି ନାହିଁ
and a really good formula that putting through is well hit and then
अच्छा
Number 3. Manus will definitely be on strike.
ସେଠୁ ସେମାନେ କିଏ ଆସିନାହାନ୍ତି? ହଉ ମୁଁ ଏବେ ଯେଉଁ କଥାଟା କହିଲି ସେଇଟା କରେ ହେଲା। ସ୍କୋର ବୋର୍ଡ଼ ଉପରେ ଜଷ୍ଟ ଯେଉଁ ଜାଗାଟା ମାଟି ୱିକେଟ୍କୁ ଟଚ୍ କରିଥିବ ସେଇ ଜାଗା।
With a wicket. Almost on the ball, getting 2 out of 2 there. Really mixing it up. The last one was on the softer side, but this one is very full. These are the 2 lengths normally we're going in tennis, but we don't see the bowlers bowling with good length. You have again backup length. And almost forcing the batter to go on the back foot and play it. And once you go for the back foot, you know that you don't have enough time to play that shot. This is clever bowling so far. The batter knows what he's doing there. Very confident bowler so far. Can he continue doing that? Very disciplined bowling. And there's a nice way of actually coming back into this match. After that wicket, 2.5, 30 runs on the board for Chubb. Run rate dipping a little bit in this over thanks to the wicket. Chubb will give themselves all the chances to go for it. That I can promise. One of the most exciting things of the tournament. I can actually say that for people too. Very disappointing style, and then you have to go back. The men in red are absolutely delighted.
हेलो ଏବେ ମାନେ ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ଇନିଂସ୍ ଚାଲିଛି। 10 ଓଭରରୁ 3 ଓଭର ସରିଯାଇଛି, 7 ଓଭର ଅଛି, 20-25 ମିନିଟ୍ରେ ସରିବ। ହଁ ରେଷ୍ଟ ବି ସାଙ୍ଗେ ସାଙ୍ଗେ କରିବେ କହିପାରିବେ। ହଁ ଦୁଇଟା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଟିକେ 10 ମିନିଟ୍ ପୂର୍ବରୁ ଖାଇ ଆସ। लोकेशन अच्छा हो।
They say 1 brings 2, 2 brings 3. This is what has happened for PPL. They produced 3 wickets now out of nowhere in the second semi-final, finding out to be the second finalist. We already have one in the form of without the ropes. 1 for 3. Run rate is never a problem. They're going at exactly 9.75, that is very close to 10. Problem is keeping wickets in hand. The problem is to keep that run rate going as well. Romance goes down the wicket, banks it in, doesn't find the line right. This is something that he has to be very careful. So many points here in this match. And the captain, of course. They're all going up. The umpire is completely unmoved though. This appeal from the wicketkeeper reminded me of Mohammad Rizwan of Pakistan. And the game ahead, much delighted one. Not the best of the deliveries for someone who's actually going away. And another boundary.
That was a really good shot from his bat because he did read the ball, he did read the length, and he just hooked it all the way behind the keeper and all the way for 4 runs in the ball.
You can't go that length, especially going that line. Absolutely better. Absolutely better. PPA know it more than anyone else in the world right now. Last time knocked out in the semi-final, that memory will definitely come back. And it actually plays a very significant role. We'll come back to that. Get back! Get back! He says that is a sensational hook!
Beautiful and release. He did make it go all the way over the head of the fielder and away towards the boundary. A beautiful piece of batting from him. He is someone who is reading the ball every time. And that's why you go on proving yourself to the team.
Oh yes. And rightly so, the sum was under 43 over that. That was a good pick-up shot. And talking about the memories, of course. Don't want to commit that mistake again that you've done last year. For which you've not been knocked out. It's a well. Takes the single. This is the mid of the hour. Mid of 6. Then take a single. This is like knowing your job very well. Might be, it might not look that fancy to the spectators, but if you're doing it for your side, there's no better feeling. That's why they say never play for the crowd, always play for the team. Wow, that's a boundary clear drive from the fielder. Wasn't in. Chubb standing down. And PPA finding it difficult. 4 overs completed, it's 48 for 3. Ours is now back on 4, opposite on 11. 2 of the near batters trying to make a mark and they have done it stylously. 6 overs remaining, 54 to get. 9 went over now, Sujan.
To look on the current run rate and others, they're picking up pretty well, and Team PPO is really finding it difficult to rise to this matter of fact. And the Chubbs are really looking forward for this kind of a tournament, and the best part is they are capturing it. They are really investigating themselves in this tournament and are really going on the flow. Team PPO really needs to take more wickets, while the Chubbs, they need to score big more scores, because they really need 54 more runs and 36 balls remaining.
You want to do it for your team. It's beautiful, beautiful cricket ground. There's nearby, and the stadium gives you a vibe of the West Indian stadiums, especially with the kind of. Imagine this being very cold and probably would have said New Zealand. It doesn't that, they're all delighted. It is a habit. You pick one, you pick two, and it just continues. Just when the one takes the catch, timely jump allows that catch to be taken. And who is in trouble? The men wearing black.
Also moved around that way. Team People did a really good job over here, and that catch was really good piece of eye and hand-and-eye coordination out there. For the Chubbs, they still have the match in hand. They're going on through with this loss of 4 wickets with them with 48 scores.
48 for 4. Chinma, the man joining in. Chinma. Will find it very tough there in the party continues. He is running very right there. Master of his skills. This was the corporate league going on, and given the party's discipline almost allows me to draw the comparison with HR team. Almost, I have to say that forced to play the defensive side, Ashish Mahapatra is a very capable batsman wearing jersey number 18 out there. Plays a defensive shot and finds the middle of the bat, tells you that he can play the shot, but he somehow is not playing due to the situation the team is in. There runs from that, he says. Real hard-working man bowling right now. Giving it all for his team. Devendra Pathak. Amazing spell of fast bowling, medium pace bowling, I have to say. Alright, that will be a commentator's class going on. There's two ways to look at it. So one is the commentator's class, the other is in cricket, and especially in tennis cricket. If you go for 1-6, you're actually doing fine. That run rate per over will go a little bit. 1.512 runs going at 6.5 time. Going at fixed deposit rate. And he goes again. Because ladies and gentlemen, we do have with us Mr. Sudhiranjan Mishra, the Corporate Communication Head of PPL. Thank you, sir, for being with us. And what a time to come in when PPL is doing fine. They have plenty of runs in their bank and they're not using it thanks to their bowlers, apart from a few sixes and 4 wickets. It is really been in the favor of the bowling side, the men in red right now. Was completed its 56 for 4. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just to remind you, the run rate's going absolutely fine. The problem is to build that partnership and not lose that wicket. Very important wicket. 46 runs from 20 deliveries is always a batsman's game. It's about the wickets. And you can take your own sweet time with the platform that you said is big. Foundation is strong enough, which is what you definitely can associate with Chubb out there. Interesting to actually get the reaction from the Vedanta group, whether they want to play Chubb, whether they want to play PPL in the final. We don't know that. I was back from the bowler. It's a bit like Kedar Jadhav in that action. Of course, with the pace. Kedar Jadhav from in fact, what he was doing in his time was, we'll come back to that. Going down the arms, going below the shoulder. Once you go below the shoulder, what happens? It doesn't produce the bounce, and lack of bounce creates magic in cricket, not just the bounce. We are fascinated by pace and bounce, but the lack of it also keeps testing time. Pace and will it be taken? No, it won't be. It's almost, I feel, that in double nine, whether they would actually field it and throw it back because it's close to the boundary line there. One way of looking at it is to actually say for six. Gentle cricket. This is auto mode. Sometimes you play a bit of mobile cricket and you put it on auto mode. This is what the batsman has done there. End of 6, it's 61-4.
Well, the previous overs were a little bit costly, and you should not be losing catches in these matches because those was a pretty kind of hard blow for the team. To take around, rather than looking for the ball forward. Or maybe that was a pretty one chance for Team Chubb, and to look around for is the best part being going through is the best part being from Team PPL and Chubbs. The Chubbs are getting extra chances in there, and the batsman number 18 and a partnership from Chinmay and Asis is really going to take place. Rather home for them.
New bowler is Joshua Pott, and of course 41 to get from 24 deliveries with Ashish Mahapatra on strike. 15 from 10. Goodness me, that is a sensational delivery. And umpire had no hesitation whatsoever to declare that out. And if you look at the replay of that delivery, that is power delivery of the match for me.
Yeah, well, they did give a chance to Chubb out there by not letting it out there, but they did take a quick wicket in that round. So that would have not been counted off what we've been not been expected from this match. But Team BPL really trying their best to get hold of it. Trying even their best. That's the best part.
Coming to again in the first semi-final. And hence the importance of bowlers. Where are the right place, I feel. With the runs and they're all going up. They're all going up, and all of a sudden, as I always say, that is done. You know, Sujo, they say in cricket, a silent wicketkeeper is actually a bad wicketkeeper. As a wicketkeeper, you have to talk. Sometimes you have to say stupid things, sometimes you have to make sense, or you got to talk. And the popular example of that will be Rishabh Pant. He decided to play that from yesterday. And Rajesh has done a terrific job there as a fielder. And he's running on for beauty there.
That's a beautiful piece of fielding out there, and the keeper, as you said, it turns out to be a little bit not of a sledging, but
Over the fielders like this time. Very catching to one, very important one. Even offense, yes it does. Score moves on to 64 with that. 66 with that. 66. It's 36 needed from 19 deliveries. Possible, Sujay.
And it's possible if they hit some more big scores in the match. Well, Chubbs are really strategical man.
He's asking for a no ball there. He will definitely be getting one. Forget about no ball. It's a boundary first. Now, throw it in the next ball. Gives a chance to come back. He'll be absolutely delighted with it. And you gotta say, for someone who's pulled third delivery of the match, Joshua Jim, that is not the one that really can emphasize. Definitely.
Well, he is looking forward for the same ball again and again. The miracles was looking forward. Was that a miracle or did he really do that? So check on the follow.
Play ball. He's doing some strange things out there. It won't be a wicket, of course. But they're past the strike. So the right man is on strike now. The man who's hitting it big. End of the 7th over. It's 72 for 5. They made 30 more runs in 18 deliveries. 10 runs per over. Very much possible out there. Meanwhile, we'd like to thank our umpires, scorers. We do have our official scorer, Mr. Umesh, with me. He's doing a fantastic job. Sometimes these are the jobs that get on notice. For a smart conduct, everyone's role is very, very important. Two of our prominent umpires doing a fantastic job. And of course, Sasha, our Hindi commentator, has been fabulous from game number 1. Just bringing you all the updates in Hindi. And also we're trying to play some part in English too. Not sure if it's a big part, but still doing something. 72 for 5, 2 overs to go. Chinna on 11, Smith runs on 1, and Chinna will be on strike. And he'll be thinking to make it big this time. Starting fresh over. This guy continues to go very down on this. Whether he's bending his arm or not, that's a different thing. That's for the umpires. But he's going round up, that's for sure. How do you play that? This is the latest weapon that PPM's got. PPM sometimes somehow comes up with different weapons. And the latest of them is the most fashionable one. 3 dot balls is these are gold dust.
Well, yeah, they're weapons. They are completely secret, as you say, too. All of them completely handleable, completely deliberate to deliver what they can do the best.
Oh, man, the second chance, of course. Maybe so. Trying to produce a breakthrough or what in terms of a run out. We don't know what has happened there. Who's been given an out run out? Wow! How is that for a backup? First of all, brilliant attempt down the field. But then to throw it back and make it a run out.
चिंटू एक्चुअली भलो होची आउ टिके जूम हैला बाकी मस्त है
Swati is back.
से प्रैक्टिस कर देले तो अंदाज ही जिवो
4 wickets in hand, so that things are almost going in the same direction
say
as it went in the first.
हाउ चलियो
It's following a pattern out there. Everything
Really?
is a pattern. Everything is connected and everything is a pattern. Have you seen the movie Matrix?
All they have to do now is just break through it. Looking for the same pattern and going through what they can do the best and finding out the thing out of the box to guide them away for a victory.
Talking about a movie, of course, this turns out to be a movie of genre suspense and thriller. Gone are those days when cricket matches used to be like the predictable storylines of the 90s Bollywood movie. Now it's more like the Tamil movies or the Malayalam movies. Don't know who's the villain. I'd never know. Played a peacefully, but very calculated, a cheap shot from the opposite. And that is the over. 8 overs completed in 74 for 6 with 28 runs to get in the last 2 overs. Sujat, what do I put your money on?
Well, I have to put my money on. The best part about it, yeah, if I'm not from PPL, then I'll be putting it on the Chubb team because they are really showing good batting execution. But well, I've kept my money on the team that I love the most. Again, back, but not saying it again and again. But still, Team PPL needs to take a lot more wickets. While the Chubbs will need to bat hard and score the dream score to get back into the finals, get their hands in the finals, and looking forward to move on for Team the Mid and Black, giving the best.
We do have with us Mr. Sudhir Ranjan, Corporate Communication Head of PPL. This final event to have is fascinating. Alongside him, of course, Mr. Pravit Ghoshal, she is the head of PPL too. Meanwhile, they've taken a single. Of course, Mr. Umakant Dapani, Unity Scratch and President India Football Union with us as well. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all our guests for their august presence and solid gratitude. These are the important moments of the match. These dot balls. Sometimes you make a highlight of a match, and sometimes, of course, what you do is you put the big moments. The boundaries, sixes, wickets, you miss out these ones. These are the most important ones. Sometimes you get the single, sometimes you get dot balls. They actually bring you back into the match. And once again, that theory of thinking about the fact that the penultimate over is always the most important over of any match, not the last over. Again a drop chance. Again a drop chance from the wicket keeper this time. Only a single. But once again, it's given to the experienced captain Rajesh, and he has not put a foot wrong, I have to say. If this over becomes good, imagine the kind of pressure that Chubb will be in that last over. They will have to find the boundary in the last two. 2 deliveries remaining. This is the one. Ball. He's probably bowled the ball of the match. This is the ball. Last ball. Can he finish well here? He does it. This is champion stopping move from Rajesh. This is absolutely brilliant. With 9 overs completed, 77 for 6 the score. They need 25 runs to go get over the line, and it is a top ask.
Well, as had it seems, with the Chubb team moving up the board for 25 more runs on the board to score in the last over, and the probability of both the teams scoring and winning is completely equal now, I guess. Chubb actually do have a higher chance of success here. Team BPL needs to pick up more pace while Team Chubb are continuously fighting for their victory and looking forward for the best they can pick up from the ball.
Of course, we do have the big final today. Everyone is excited about it. The big one. But not before this 6 deliveries, which will definitely now play a very important role. The first ball, it has to be out of the park. 5 deliveries, 25 runs to the. I know you can win this match, but it's tough. It's impossible. With legal deliveries, it is impossible now. The writing on the cards is there. PPL once again on the verge of joining the finalists out there. Three dot balls. The men in red have turned it on, and guess who has done it for them? It's the bowlers. This tournament will be remembered for the kind of performances the bowlers are putting. Nothing significant. With every dot ball, they will be absolutely pestered out there because they know they're doing something big. Sometimes it's tough actually. When you know that you've got it, but still you have to be there for the rest of the delivery. It's actually tough. Taste your patience, and knowing Monroe, the captain of the side, will be instructing the rest of the players out there. Come on, hang on guys. We can have a party tonight, but not now. There we go, it continues. And my brother is very delighted here. It's not showing up.
So Baiti Finals never have been much exciting. I think this match is over here. There was a really beautiful piece of delivery from the captain himself. That's all.
He lets that go, it is a wide. Right in the card, it's still left. This is going to be huge win too. Very well last time. Almost lost by some points. That's it. That is that done. Yes. People are to the final of the 15th Charitable Corporate Cricket League, brought to you by WE4YOU. So we do have 2 finalists. Well done, BPL. Last time it was a story of semi-final, but now this will go on for the final. And we'll give them another chance to lift the trophy. They'll be delighted with what they have done in this match. 101 of course, 103 in fact in the first innings. There we go. The men in red are on the final. We got some delightful teams to play the final here. Vedanta Group versus BPL. That's on the final. But not before we have 2 awards to be given for this match. We do have 2 awards to be given. First of all, the Game Changer Award. The Game Changer Award, and it is to be given to Shreyans from the Chubb. Shreyans from the Chubb gets the Game Changer Award. And of course, the player of the match is Romanchi for his 42 from 18. 1 boundary and 5 sixes. And of course, picking up that 1 important wicket too. So requesting Romanchi and Shreyans both to join us here to receive the trophies from our guests. Romanchi and Shreyans.